No, 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 stay, stay, stay. Sit. So this is RJ. RJ is a 7-ish-year-old husky mix. He's a rescue. I got him about 2 years ago. I was dog walking and a student at the time, and I really wanted to get my own dog, but I just wasn't really in a place to financially commit to one at the time. So I said, you know what, let's challenge myself a little bit and get a foster dog. So I reached out to a rescue called Stray to Play, and they take in northern dogs and place them in foster homes in Southern Ontario. About a week after speaking to them, they contacted me and said, hey, we have this 5-year-old male. He's been living on the street. We don't really have much information on him. Are you able to pick him up tomorrow? And I said, yeah. So I drove up to Mississauga, I believe, and I met them in a Canadian Tire parking lot. Picked him up, brought him home. That was that. He didn't make a peep the whole drive. He had like all the typical like illnesses and whatever that a stray comes in with. So he had worms, he had some cuts and bumps. He had a pretty bad tooth infection. They believe he was hit or kicked in the face, so he's missing. He got his top and bottom canine extracted, as well as a couple other teeth. And I thought, you know, once he's like feeling better, feeling himself, he'll maybe get a little bit more spunk to him, because he doesn't really have the husky like noise to him. He's pretty quiet and reserved. So we got him all fixed up, and he kind of just stayed the same. He didn't really change much. His energy kind of just stayed mellow. And I was like, well, this wasn't exactly what I was thinking I was gonna get. I was kind of expecting to get some rambunctious stray with behavioral issues and have to like work with him, but he ended up being like the perfect dog that anyone could have asked for. So it was, I think I had him for about a month, and they said, okay, it's time to put him up for adoption. And I said, yeah, I think we're gonna keep him. I think he found his forever home with me. So, you know the saying, like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I taught him a couple. He didn't know anything at all, so he can sit when he wants to. The name RJ, he came with it. So I don't actually know what RJ stands for. So depending on his mood, I kind of make things up. So usually I just call him Arj or RJ, but sometimes he's Ron John, sometimes Reginald Jeremiah. When he's feeling like extra spicy, he's called Rhonda. So if he gets a little attitude, I'm like, oh, Rhonda's coming out. I love going for hikes with him. He doesn't really do a whole lot in the house. He likes to just like sit in the window or sit on the porch and people watch. So when I can get him out for a hike and a swim, I love doing that with him. We usually, on the weekend, we'll go to Starbucks in the morning and I'll get a coffee and he'll get a pup cup. And then we usually go for a hike or walk around the park, or I take him to Winners or Home Sense and get him possibly another treat depending on how good he's been that morning. But yeah, he doesn't love doodles. I don't know what it is about doodles. I don't think they had a lot of doodles up north, so maybe he's just like a little bit confused as to what they are. He doesn't get into anything. He just kind of like chills. He's like an old man. I say he's like in his retirement phase now. He went through like the rescue process, lived on the street, had his tough go, and now he's like treated like a king. And now he definitely runs the house. I do everything. My life is definitely like catered to him. Like I would lose my arm and my leg for him, for sure. RJ's definitely my best friend. I'm like so grateful I made the decision to foster. He is just my soul dog. He's my best friend. It's just me and him till the end.